Hi, this is Upla Bandari. Today I'm gonna be conducting a usability report on designing a simple helix knot on AutoCAD, and this is Deepak.
Hi, I'm Deepak Neupane. Uh, I'll try to draw a simple shape, a screw shape on AutoCAD today.
So today we're gonna try the new AutoCAD 2018 release, which has pretty cool new features in it. They have the new PDF import system, and the interface is much more. It's said to be much more easier on the 2018 model. So I'm gonna have Deepak over here open AutoCAD 2018 on this computer first.
So here we're going to open the AutoCAD 2018, and now I'm taken to the home page of the Autodesk AutoCAD. Now I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to create a new, and then I'm going to click on open. So far it looks pretty easy. I just created a new file. It is giving me a blank canvas with a XY plot on it. So it is also giving me a top-down view of it. It's basically a 2D view, and if I rotate it a little bit, I can also get the 3D view, which is pretty cool. I have not used any 3D modeling software before, so considering this is my first time, it's been pretty easy so far.
Easy to find things around.
Yeah. So I can see all the shapes and all the. So looks like it's it's decently uh, it's decently categorized. So all the 2D tools that I need, like text and shapes, looks like is in a drafting toolbox, and then all the 3D things that I might need are all on the modeling. So it looks like a person who um, who has a little bit of idea of designing and a little bit concept of 2D, 3D can figure this out pretty easily. So now I'm going to click on this square tool there, and if I click on it a little bit, it doesn't activate on the first click, and
Long
there's a
press.
little bit arrow there,
And long
so
press.
a little bit of long press. So that's kind of a new thing. But now I'm gonna select the polygon for the head of the screw.
Number of
Now
sides.
I need to insert. That's pretty cool. So it looks like it only has one option for a polygon, and I can choose how many number of sides I want, which is pretty easy. And then it's asking me to specify center of polygon, and then
Inscribe circle.
gives me 2, and then as I pull it along, it gives me a shape, which is pretty nice, actually. Oh, there's a nice little handy tool to drag it around too, which is shaped like a hand, so it's kind of like the paint, so which is nice.
Modeling.
Now I need a 3D object modeling and the solid.
Long press on the solid, so it will show you the option for a
Oh,
cylinder.
okay. That's kind of new. And then I selected the cylinder. So now I'm going to specify the center, which is somewhere here, I presume. This is looks like this is a little bit of drawback. It doesn't say where the center is. You just have to kind of, you're expected to know it, I guess. Yeah, it turns out that was not the center, but that's alright. That's pretty cool. So as soon as I specify where the face of the cylinder will be, I can choose which side I want to draw the cylinder on. It's pretty handy. Oh,
Okay, you can just change the height from here. So if you go to, just select this object right here. No, yeah. And then just change the height manually over there.
That's pretty handy. That's pretty cool. So far, it's been pretty user friendly. I think I took it out of the.
You need to extrude this one right here.
So basically, I'm right here, and now I'm gonna zoom in. So, looks like the instructions are pretty heavy. So you at least have to know a little bit. You need to have a little bit of technical knowledge to.
So you go to extrude right here, and then you select the object.
And then select the object,
and
then
you select the height of the object. Extrude.
Oh. And then I add a height.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty easy. So if I add 2.
Okay, then you just simply enter.
Oh. And then I'm able to. That's nice. So even though I specify a certain height, it'll still give me an option to choose, which is pretty sweet. And then I can move around and see the little handy tool. Now I'm going to add the round thing on it. So.
Oh, you want adding the helix.
So for that, I do draw, and then
helix
right there, and center somewhere around here, I guess. And then I will take a little bit right there, and then
we'll do the same thing. No. Base height. We'll do the same length as this one.
Oh, so it's going to be that, and then that's pretty handy. So it's actually going in the opposite direction. But if
so
I
just select the helix
click on it, so that's a nice little feature it has here to change the direction of the object. I can just select on the. I can just reverse the sign on that, and it changes the.
Realistic.
Oh, that's pretty handy. So it was pretty quick. So it looks like you need to have a little bit of technical knowledge, but once you have, because the instructions are pretty clear. So I would say the easy thing was just the difficult part of it was to actually design it in like to conceptualize the drawing, but the tools provided here were pretty easy. The only difficult thing that I found is how the canvas is not very mouse friendly. So it might be because it's been made specifically for touch screens where it's the controls is pretty easy, but for a mouse, controlling from the mouse, the 3D view is pretty difficult because sometimes it tends to like overdo controls a little bit, but overall it's nicely built.
Alright, thank you Deepak for testing out the new AutoCAD 2018 design, and we designed a pretty nice helix over here, and you pretty much did a very good job with the helix.
Thank you. Considering it was my first time, it was a pretty easy to follow through the instructions.
Alright, so before we conclude this video, Deepak, I'm gonna let you know that it's not your performance of the helix that we're gonna evaluate. It's the set of the instruction and how well anybody could follow the instruction that we're gonna evaluate in this video. And thank you so much for participating in this.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.